Last Friday, I made my annual pilgrimage to the Philadelphia Eagles summer training camp because I can. And today, football season is officially back. In a couple of months, it's playoff season for Major League Baseball. Then we get basketball and hockey season. In short, we're entering the best time of year to be a sports fan. Now, as anyone who likes to watch games in person can tell you, the way we buy tickets has changed a lot in recent years. Whole system's being disrupted by new companies that are helping you avoid extortionate fees and generally making the whole process more transparent. Now, you know I've been recommending Live Nation, parent of Ticketmaster, forever, but there's no denying these service fees. Well, let's say they're stiff. And that's why tonight we're going off the tape with SeatGeek. That's a privately held company that aggregates listings from dozens of the largest ticket sites to help you find the best value right from your phone. They're basically doing for live entertainment what Kayak.com did for airline tickets over a decade ago. I think it's a great idea, and SeatGeek's execution has been fantastic. So even though the company's not yet public, we wanted to take a closer look with Russ D'Souza. He's the co-founder of SeatGeek. Learn more about his company and how it is shaking up the entire ticket industry. Mr. D'Souza, welcome to Mad Money. Good to see you, sir. Have a seat.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Russ. Okay, so the first thing people are going to ask is, hey, you know what? I use StubHub. Why should I use SeatGeek other than when I looked at it and said, this is so much more intuitive than StubHub?
Well, you said it. Well, we started SeatGeek 10 years ago because we wanted to advocate for the fans. We wanted to build a great product that made it easy for fans to discover and buy tickets. We focus a lot on UI, and you talked about how intuitive it is to use. Yes. And we also focus on transparency. So we have a product called Deal Score that rates every single ticket from a scale of 0 to 10, telling you where the best deals are within the stadium.
Now, the authentication for NFL tickets is very important to me because I go to other places when the Eagles are on the road, and I'm always afraid that it's phony.
You shouldn't be anymore.
But there are phony tickets out there that people should be worried about, right?
Yeah, the NFL did something really smart and progressive and where we think all leagues and teams are going to go. They said, why don't we make ticketing verified as many places as possible and cut deals with sites like SeatGeek so that anytime you buy any NFL ticket for this year, you know that you're going to get a verified ticket delivered instantly to your phone and you'll scan right in and have a great experience.
Now, if I want a great experience, I also would love to be able to pull up in front of the stadium like I'm a big shot. You did something really smart with Lyft.
Yeah, we did.
Tell me about that.
One of the things we really focus on is taking the data that we have and making it open, because we believe if we do so, we can create great experiences. So we know where you're sitting, and we can expose that data to Lyft so that they can drop you off at exactly the right gate.
And people are taking up on it, right?
Oh, they love it, yeah.
Because I know that's something when I go away game. I have no idea where I am. And
exactly.
Talk to me about SeatGeek Enterprise.
Sure, absolutely. As we got into this industry, we realized that there's a bit of a fundamental misalignment that exists between the ticketing companies historically and their clients. And one of those ways is through they have forced these fans to go through only one channel, which is their own.
Right.
We believe in open distribution, right? If you're Nike, you should put your shoes as many places as possible, whether it's Amazon or Walmart. You see that in almost any business that you follow.
Sure.
But it doesn't exist in ticketing until we came along and we said, why don't we open things up? We signed deals with ticketing companies, but also we expanded the inventory and where it can be merchandised to places like Booking.com, Expedia, Snapchat. Put tickets where fans are and drive more commerce.
Let's talk about Snapchat. You have a deal with them. It sounded pretty interesting. Younger people really are addicted to Snapchat. 17 to 34, they're crazy about it. What does it mean?
And this goes back to the same thing I was talking about before around open distribution. It's about putting those tickets where the fans are. And how do you reach that younger demographic if you're the NFL or Major League Baseball? Traditionally, places where there's an older audience. You partner with broader companies like Snapchat that have that young audience.
It seems like Deal Score reminds me of when Yelp first started out. There's a subjectivity to seats. How can we be sure? I mean, obviously, if I'm on the 50, it's great. How about these others? How do we know?
Yeah, this is the most beloved feature that we have at SeatGeek. It's one that we hear time and time again that fans love, and they love it because we're willing to tell them, here are the best deals in the stadium, but also here's the places that you probably shouldn't shop. So no matter what your budget is, we know we have a deal for you.
Well, that's terrific. I know also, again, that's something abstracted view. Last thing, Live Nation is a fabulous company. We've had them on. Rapinoe's a genius. Mm-hmm. What's it like to compete with them?
It's a lot of fun. We look at the way their business has grown, and we see that the live entertainment business is growing as a whole. Live entertainment is this irreplaceable, fun thing to go do that the whole industry has just exploded over time. And we see ourselves really having a chance to become, over the next 10 years, the company within the live entertainment space.
Well, we have loved Live Nation since it was at 20. And for eBay, we've been saying, please spin off StubHub. I've been using $11 billion. David Faber thinks I'm a ridiculous valuation. I want a piece of SeatGeek, but it is private right now. That's Russ D'Souza. He's SeatGeek's co-founder. Look, any of us, go look at their site. You'll understand exactly why it's so easy to use. I really like it. Stick with Cramer.
Thanks so much.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on Twitter. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadTweets. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.